Hello, Kentucky. And how are things going for Kerr Kriisa? Pope commented on this week. Before the news, subscribe to the channel. Kerr Kriisa's situation continues to be one of the big question marks for Kentucky basketball in this final stretch of the season. After undergoing foot surgery in December, the initial expectation was that the point guard could return this campaign. But with only 6 games remaining in the regular season, time is running out. Mark Pope has finally brought more clarity to the situation, and a possibility that once seemed remote is now officially on the table. A medical redshirt for Kriisa. During his radio show this past Monday, Pope directly addressed the issue, explaining that Kriisa meets the criteria to receive an extra year of eligibility. To qualify, a player must have played in fewer than 30% of the season's games and cannot have played beyond the midpoint of the campaign. With just 9 games under his belt before the injury, Kriisa fits the bill, meaning he could return for the 2025-26 season if he's unable to return in time for the NCAA tournament. Still, that's not the preferred option for either Pope or the player himself. The priority remains getting Kriisa back on the court this season, especially since his experience and playmaking ability could give Kentucky the boost it needs to make a big run in March. Pope acknowledged that the point guard's recovery has been a little slower than expected, but made it clear that the player is working tirelessly to return. Kriisa's potential impact on the team cannot be understated. He's a player who brings leadership, intensity, and a reading of the game that could be crucial for the Wildcats in crunch time. Since his departure, Kentucky has had to find ways to fill his absence. And while some other players have shown solid performances on the roster, the return of a veteran point guard would be an invaluable addition at the most important time of the season. Whether or not Kriisa can return in time for the NCAA tournament remains to be seen. But regardless of the outcome, the good news for the Wildcats is that if he doesn't return this season, a return in 2025-26 is very much on the cards. Pope and his coaching staff will continue to monitor his recovery closely, knowing that whether it's now or next season, Kerr Kriisa still has a lot to offer Kentucky. Let us know what you think of Kriisa in the comments.